What's up, everybody? A Sparrow with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Elite Dangerous. When we left off in the last episode, we were headed toward, what's her face? One of the engineers, to see what they could do with our shields, I think it was? Maybe? Not quite sure. We're still on that course, however. By my computer, it's about 4 more jumps. So not too bad. We left the resource extraction site from the last episode. Yeah, so we're headed that way. But yeah, so when we get there, I'm gonna try and figure out what I need for some more engineering stuff. But I also wanted to talk a little bit. I'm not entirely sure how I'll end up like titling this video, or if it'll end up being the main thing. This might be a little bit more of a talky episode. I'm not quite sure exactly what all I'm going to do with it yet. However, just kind of straight up there, rip the band-aid off kind of thing, assuming the title didn't already give some of it away. I do think this is probably going to be one of my last episodes on Elite for now. I think. And I say for now because it's, you know, with the advent of gaming and YouTube and everything, there's no real reason that I have to, you know, never come back or anything like that. But, short version, now there should be a podcast. Some of you may already be prepared for this if you watched my podcast episode. By now, it definitely should have been out. But, so if you're looking for more detailed information on exactly why and what's going on and behind the scenes and stuff to cause some of the changes, check out the podcast, because I'll probably be talking a bit more about the channel and the behind the scenes stuff on that end. On this end, this episode, I'm probably going to be talking a bit more about Elite itself. So, bottom line is, the series isn't doing all that well. It's been kind of in a slow decline for a while now. I've kind of just been keeping it going from habit for the most part. Like, it wasn't really performing. It was just like, it's just one of the things that I do. But yeah, so and it's a little heavy-hearted that I have to make this call, because actually I was looking back through. We just had the 200 episode milestone where I went back through and was looking at all of our old episodes. The fact that I've been doing Elite since before I did my inspiration series is a big indicator of how long I've been doing this. But it's twofold. Some of the stuff that I've been canceling on my channel at the moment has been out of just pure viewership. It's like I have, like, a 2 Point Hospital is a good example. I have fun with the game. It's entertaining to me. It's really interesting. It's comedic. I enjoy it very much. Viewership-wise, it's just not there. I keep kind of coming back to, I'd like to see my channel and my brand and everything grow, and it's just not worth putting the time into it for something that's not really growing. I hope that makes sense to some of you. Some of you might not quite get it, but I hope that it makes sense. So it's basically just me looking at it going, I'm having to sacrifice time I could be spending on other possibly more lucrative or more exciting, more captivating, more engaging projects. A lot of you are aware of my book and stuff. I've had to put that kind of on the back burner when it should have been on the front burner type of thing. And a lot of it is due to the time I spend recording my episodes for all these various series that I've had on my channel for a long time. And I'm a gamer. I mean, it's one of those, I don't typically, even if my channel ends up being something like, oh, all you do is Space Engineers or something like that, which it may be for a while, I'm not really sure. Again, refer to the podcast for more channel-related stuff. But as far as this series goes, you know, I never wanted to be a, for lack of better example, typecast, if you will, much like actors are always afraid of getting typecast as a superhero or a, an action person or a rom-com actor, whatever. Kind of the same thing. I never wanted to be like, oh, that's the Space Engineers guy, you know, or that's the Elite guy, or that's this guy. So I was like, I play a ton of stuff. Why not just record a bunch of stuff? And for a while, when I wasn't really working on anything, that worked. But I'm starting to the channel itself is not profitable enough for me to do just that. It's like I have to find some other way to actually make a living. Hence, I'm delving more into higher concept projects. I'm going to be working a bit more on my programming series for the channel for Space Engineers. I'm going to be working more on my book, trying to spend some more time on Dog Squad and some other things that could actually broaden and, do some more stuff, increase, the awareness, that kind of thing. As if it's some kind of charity. Increase awareness for my channel. It's dying. No, it's not. So yeah, it's just all that kind of stuff. When you put it all together, at the end of the day, it comes down to numbers, and as much as I've enjoyed playing Elite, and I've enjoyed it as a series on my channel, I just look at some other things like my Inspiration series, my Space Engineers Let's Play at the moment, hopefully some other series that I'm going to be coming out with soon. Again, refer to the podcast for some of that stuff. And I just look at some of these and I go, how much time am I spending working on them to record a good episode or to even record an episode? And then how much time could I be spending on something else that might do better, or it might be more popular in that more people see it, that kind of stuff. Not popular in that do what's trending, but popular in the more people would enjoy it than a small group kind of thing. And that's where I feel bad, is the group of people that really do enjoy some of these series and are big fans. And that's like, I've had a couple of you, when I mentioned stopping before, that quite a few of you were like, well, that's why I come here. That's why I watch your stuff. I really enjoy this series. Thankfully, you guys are awesome and have also told me that, oh, well, we do enjoy you, so we'll still watch your stuff, but this is kind of why we are the main attraction to us. And so for all of you Elite fans that's what you come to see, I do feel bad. And it's probably why I've kept it going as long as I have, because I never wanted to rip the Band-Aid off and go, yeah, this isn't really working. But part of it, now I will say this, part of it is Elite in itself. Like, the nature of the game, the way that it's structured, tends to be, in my opinion, very grindy. And you tend to do very repetitive activities as opposed to a grind that's masked by some diversity kind of thing. Now, there's a lot of Elite fans out there that'll be like, well, you could do mining, you could do this, you could, and you could. Yes, you could. But for me and my play style, doesn't really interest me. So the way that I play the game, I'm kind of stuck with a certain amount of repetitive activities. Which, Minecraft and everything has repetitive nature to it. I think it's the nature of any game that's not a action game, or an action game, like, Uncharted or something like that, that's very story-driven, very linear. Those kinds of things you don't do as much repetitive. Now, some people would argue, hide, shoot, jump, hide, shoot, jump. Yes, but then you start splitting hairs as far as, you can kind of find those types of scenarios in virtually every game ever. But the bottom line for me, I hope I'm going to the right base, by the way. I think I am. But the bottom line for me is that the way I play Elite, it can get very repetitive, which is not inherently terrible in terms of a game, but it can be terrible in terms of video content and stuff like that. So, Okay, with that said, I'm going to talk about that a little bit more in a minute. He says land at pad 2, but I'm having trouble finding pad 2. Also, I noticed at both Black Hide, I think was the one we went at last time, and this one, their landing pads are bluish. And I'm kind of wondering, is that... Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, why am I crashing? That was weird. I was even hitting the vertical thruster and it just did not want to go. I guess I had more, inertia stuff going on than I thought. But I'm kind of wondering if they added to where your color scheme in your HUD controls, or in your HUD config files, actually affects the landing pads, or if that's just for the engineers so that they look cooler, because let's be honest, blue looks cooler. Am I coming at this the right way? Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I'll get back to that stuff a little bit more, but just kind of like I said, kind of rip the band-aid off. This is more than likely going to be my last one for a decent amount of time. And again, if you want a little bit more insight as to the behind-the-scenes part, check the podcast.
Shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
Alright, let's refuel that. But yeah, part of it is just I've had trouble making videos a little bit more interesting. Is one of the big things on top of the view count. Is the short version. That kind of just sums it up. I'll probably do a bit more in-depth on some things in the podcast one, but for now, that's kind of the gist of it. I wanted to let everybody know, though, in this series, for people that don't watch the podcast on a regular basis, that it wouldn't be like, hey, what happened to that? You know. So, as a heads up. Alright. What do I need for this? Oh, I actually have them already set up, so he can only do... She can only do 2. Shields can do up to 3, but I'm on 1. Oh, I don't have any more conductive components. Poo. Alright, I guess we'll have to pin that one. Frame shift drive. What are we looking at with that one? Oh, I haven't upgraded that at all, it seems. Oh, yes, I have. Increase FSD range. There we go. I don't have any atypical disruptor wake echoes. Alright. Oh, wait. There was something else. Crap. Buttons. Shield cell bank? Oh, I've already upgraded that one. Okay. I forgot I upgraded that, actually. So... what am I really looking for? Engine? Or was it engines or frame shift? Frame shift is what I'm really looking for here because... oh no, it was shields. Shields is what I came here for. Okay. Yeah, so this increases all of the resistance and strengths and you lose a bit of your regen. But since these are by weave, I'm hoping they'll kind of come out in the wash and I'll just end up with stronger shields with a normal regen rate is kind of the hopes. I don't know. So this we could do again, but there's no real point. Conductive components is what I need. So, you wouldn't happen to have yeah, material trader. Oh, wait, what? Redeem, yes, go ahead and redeem all those. I don't think I have any mercenary ones. So, I am left with but 2 options, it would seem, and that's to either find... I don't know if there's any places to hunt in this system. I don't see any resource sites. I didn't mean to go to system map. Oh! Okay. Icy... Metal Rich. Okay, so that might actually have a bounty site. Let's check that first. And then if it does, we'll do some bounty hunting. If it doesn't, we'll probably find... because I either need to find a material trader, or I need to get those materials somewhere.
Takeoff procedure complete. Cleared for departure.
Alright. So let's see if we can find a resource site. Alrighty, so first up we have a clipper. Let's see if we can't take it down. It's already being attacked by the system, guys, which is just makes my job so much easier. I do love these engineered beams with this engineered power distributor, though. It's very helpful. Really don't like how much the clippers use chaff, though. It gets very annoying. I mean, even without all my pips into weapons, I'm still doing a lot. I'm still able to hold my beams a lot longer. Oh, come here. Dude, seriously, how many chaff things does this guy have? Just die. Die already. Wait, is he not dead? Where'd he go? Oh, there we go. Ooh, 300. Not bad. Not bad at all. This seems to be kind of a mixed spawn. I'm not really getting a lot of good spawns in here. We have a scout, we have a couple transports. Ooh, there's something going on over there. What is happening over here? Looks like we have another Viper. Oh, I don't know. I might not even have time to scan this one. They're going down, down. Also should make sure they're wanted. Yep, there went that one. Oh, we got something else going on over here. That was an easy 50 grand. Ooh, gunship. Tell me... Oh, he's not out here. What's going on in here? I'm going after the gunship. Come here. Come to Papa. I really need... Where is that stupid... Discovery scanner? There you are. Hello. I thought I turned that off. Did I not turn that off? Repair, show info. How do I disable you? I guess you can't? That's weird. Ow! I haven't lost my touch. Still run into things. Well, about to run into him, actually. Is he wanted? Alright, you're wanted. Hello. Shield's down before he rolls on me. There we go. Wake up call. Man, he's got some haul. Alright, come here. Oh, they're reloading. Ow! Stop it! You jerk. Oh, come on with that. Get out of here. I may actually have to use a shield cell on this guy. Because he's getting my shields down pretty low. Wow. Not a moment too soon either. Talk about cutting it close. Alright, I need to get his shields down. Now I can work on my multi-cannons. Man, at the armor plating on this guy. Holy crap. By the way, he's just like, he's got turrets or something. Crap. Hull breach deck? That's a new one. I don't remember that one. Yeah, he's like, I don't know how he's doing this other than maybe turreted weapons, but he's got me like constantly under fire at the moment. Which is as annoying as it sounds. There we go. Wow, that was 130. The Clipper was 300,000. Since this makes none. So we've got a bunch of Vipers in here. Got all my ejected heat sinks. Yay. Oh, no, that's System Authority. I was like, oh, Python. Yay. Nope. Mother. Crap. Alright. Let's not run into more things, shall we? Alright. Yes, let's not do that anymore. So, where did everybody go? I had a bunch of Vipers and everything all over the screen, and now I don't see them. It's like they vanished. I mean, I know I ran into something, but it shouldn't have jarred that much loose. Interesting. Alrighty, so I went ahead and waited for a little bit and did a couple of instance changes to see if we could get something better. I'm really not getting a whole lot. There's not a lot happening over here. So we're gonna go after this Mark IV and see if we can entice some other ships into the area. You know, show them it's safe kind of thing to show up in this area. Oops. And I did manage to set up a different... I really should make sure they're wanted first. I did set up a different instance to where we don't have the discovery scanner. The kill warrant scanner is essentially on its own fire group now, which should help. You know what I just realized too? I don't actually even have my my ship out. My fighter. Okay, seriously, where is this guy? That's Eagle. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that was 139. That gunship was not worth it.
Copy that. Establishing telepresence.
Alright, let's see what else we got. We have another Cobra.
Fire deployed. Standing by.
Adders. A lot of little stuff. But we'll go after the Cobra. See, provided that he's, wanted, of course. Looks like he is. He's getting shot at, so it's a usually pretty good indication, typically.
Target shields offline.
Alright, I'm gonna try and see if I can get a scan in on him before we take him out, because it'll just bring me more money. I don't really think we need too much more than that.
Target dispatched. Threat neutralized.
Seems that it was actually true. Okay, there's no bounty. Something. Oh, that's its shields. I thought it was getting attacked. It's the adder. Is it back up? Yeah. Okay. Ooh, we got distorted shield cycle recordings. Got a Sidewinder. I mean, we're really scraping the barrel. Trying to find something to shoot at. And there's another Mark III. Ooh, then an Explorer might not be too bad. But it looks like it's mining. Which means the Cobra is mining too. Dang nabbit, why are you all mining just because it's a resource site? Gosh. I want something to shoot at. Alright, so we found a Viper. That'll work. Works for me. I'd like some bigger fish to fry, but I'm just not seeing them. So, seems like we're gonna have to take what we can get here. I am really liking the new weapons, though, but I have to admit, I probably wouldn't have had nearly as hard of a time with that gunship had I had my fighter deployed. I can't believe I didn't realize that my fighter wasn't out and about that whole time. We could always jump... Also, there's a hazardous not too far from here. We could also jump into the hazardous site and see if they do a little bit better. If we don't get anything past this Viper, then I might do that. I like the high ones just because you still get good... Well, typically you get good spawns. But also... What just hit me? Or did I just hit something?
Target destroyed. I think that's it, Commander.
Can't tell.
Additional threats.
Promotion to Master Commander. The Pilots Federation are very pleased to inform you that your crew member, has been promoted to Master. I thought I got promoted to Master there for a second. Oh wait, I already am. I don't know what the next one is. I don't know if it's Elite or not. Alright, so we may jump to... I might end up jumping to the hazardous one just to see if we can get something better. Alrighty, so on the good side, we did find quite a bit more activity here in the, I'm gonna light him up.
Under attack.
in the hazard zone. Unfortunately, we found a lot more activity here in the hazard zone. I dropped in and there was like a... I think there was 2 federal assault ships and a gunship, which just doesn't bode well, normally. And they were also in a wing, which seemed terrible. So... Now this... Oh, nope, didn't want to do that. This is going not terribly. Oh, I got his attention again, Dick Nabbit. Oh, I'm reloading. Because I think I'm running low on shield cell banks, so I really wish my fighter was doing a bit more work, because he seems still very focused on me, which is not how I want this to go. Alright, we're just gonna have to go for it. He's eaten too much of my shields up. So the only thing I really don't like about these bi-weaves is that they really don't have a whole lot of strength to them. They're still pretty fragile overall. Boom.
Target destroyed.
Alright, yeah, these guys, we've got a gunship, an assault ship, and there was another one in here somewhere. Oh, that's probably the other one right there. You can see them, they're in formation over here. Which is just, yeah, no. It's like, that's just a bad day waiting to happen. So unfortunately, I found some stuff to shoot at, but, I don't really want to shoot at them, because they could kill me. And again, it's kind of the swarm effect, you know, it's like, if you get enough Sidewinders attacking you, eventually even big ships will go down. So it's kind of tough, because, we got something going on over here. Let's see if we have some odds that are a bit more in our favor here. Because, yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, we came to the hazard sites to find more high bounty ships, but do we really want to, you know, go to toe with the high bounty ships when there's 3 of them? Alright, so I'm guessing this Eagle is probably one that's causing problems? He's wanted. Oh, that's what I was selected on, so that's the target. Oh, what's going on over here? Who are you? Oh, you're an adder. Okay. Oh, I should probably drop the speed down a bit. Not in a wing. Good. Perfect. And wanted, just the way that I like it. Alright. Not as big of a ship as, you know, typically like to go for, but hey! Just ran into me. But at least this one's easy pickings. I think I might have hit its thrusters. It seems to be caught in a tailspin. Alright, so we have the Type 9. Let's go after the Eagle.
In the clear, Commander.
Where's that Eagle at? Alright, come here. Now, Eagles kind of suck because of how nimble they are, which is annoying. But I do have my fighter, which is a good thing because if he's doing his job, I should be able to compensate a bit for the Eagle's maneuverability with my fighter. Theoretically. Stop running into me, whatever's... I swear. Dude, seriously. Get yourself out of my face. Alright, wanted. Let's go. If he keeps this kind of flying, I'm not even going to use my guns. There's no real need.
Target down.
I feel like I should get a reward for that, you know, like you helped or something. That would be kind of cool, I think, personally. make it a bit more like a quest. That looks like debris over there. So once again, I'm not really seeing much in here. Like, there's... It's not that we're... Like, we had found. There was a bunch of the gunships in here. But now there's just, like, a couple ships. It's not even that they're, like, necessarily slow goings or anything, or slim pickings or anything. It's just, like, I have a hard time finding viable ships to shoot at. Or any of them, really. What do we got here? Ooh, speaking of, we got a Conda. Tell me... Okay, it's wanted and not part of a wing. We're going for it. It's probably a terrible idea, but, we're going for it anyway. Looks like a python is getting tangled up in this. And something else. It's weird, they're not part of wings, but yet it seems like they're all attacking the same target, which is kind of odd. But whatever. As long as it's not part of a wing, I don't mind shooting at it. I do have to be a little bit careful, though, because it would seem that my canopy is at like 20-something%. Not good. Boop, 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 boop. I don't want to be on its nose. I don't want to be in front of it. In front of an anaconda is not where I want to be. Alright, let's see if we can't just kill it quick. Because it's almost gone. And that last 1% on those anaconda hulls, man. 132. Not bad. Oh, we got a clipper in here, too. Now, the last clipper I went up against kinda wrecked my face. Let's see what this one's rolling. Is wanted. I don't know. I probably shouldn't, but I probably am going to. I hope I make it through it. I mean, we do have my fighter out here, so that's one nice thing. Oh, did I really stop the scan? Dagnabbit. There is a python out here, okay. I wanted to see if I was... Now, that's one thing, is if I start going after this thing, this python may help. Even though it's not like system security or anything, but it may still help. Alright, let's light this candle. Oh, this is why I hate clippers. I'm just gonna start using my beams on them anyway.
Under attack.
Get those shields down. Yeah, I really get annoyed at how many chaff the clippers actually have. It's kind of irritating. Oh, there we go. This is more of how it's supposed to go. Nice. And more chaff.
Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption.
Ow. And toast. Burnt Imperial toast. Man, the clippers were giving me more than anything else was. That's crazy. Alright, so with that, I think we're going to wrap up this episode here. I'm running a bit low on time. Like I said, probably not permanent. The whole suspending the series thing or taking a break from it, probably not permanent. I imagine once they've done some more updates and things where they've added a bunch of new things, I'll probably decide to jump back in and play around with the update type stuff. But for now, I think that's going to do it for this series for the time being. Again, if you want more information on exactly what all's going on, check the podcast that I put out if you haven't already seen it. Otherwise, we're going to wrap things up here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did can't talk. If you did, leave a like, and I will see you guys later. Peace.